What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel again. Today's video is going to be over the most basic wade fishing gear that you need to get started wade fishing. And at the end I'm going to include a secret piece of gear that I use that I think you will find very helpful. If you're new here everyone, this is Tides Fishing. We do all kind of tips, tricks, challenge videos over inshore saltwater fishing. So if you're into that, make sure you consider subscribing. But without further ado, and excuse my sweating. It's South Texas summer right now, so it's very hot, but don't pay attention to that. So let's go ahead and get into the video. The number one thing that you're gonna need, if you don't get anything else in this video, is get one of these. It's going to be a wading belt. This is a Forever Last wading belt. You can find these at Academy. You have them on Amazon. I think they're about 30 bucks to get. They come with a pair of pliers. They come with a stringer. They come with a rod holder. They also come with a tackle box and also a back plate. Very good beginners, even really anyone can use this wading belt. Very good wading belt for the price. You can't really go wrong with them. Definitely make sure if you do get a different one that they have the leashes that come with them, because you will drop things in wade fishing, and having everything tied off to your wading belt is really a must-have. But the number one thing you're going to need is going to be a wading belt. But let's go ahead and get into the next thing that I would highly recommend you pick up while wading. Number two thing that you're going to need is a pair of good wading boots. These are cheap Magellan wading boots that you can get at Academy. Get a pair of wading boots, people. It is not worth going out there with not having a pair of wading boots unless you have Crocs. Crocs are the ultimate, so you can wade fish in Crocs if you want to. But I would recommend picking up a pair of these, especially if you get into a little bit muddier area. Having a pair of wading boots like this that zip up is going to be very helpful. So check those out at Academy. They probably also have them on Amazon. They also make a pair for ray guards, which you can pick up, that have a ray guard cover here along the foot to keep you from hitting the stingrays. But if you don't want to get those, just drag your feet when you walk. Just don't get stuck by a stingray. Number three thing you're going to need is a net. A lot of people do not carry these wade fishing, but if you want to make your life easy, get yourself a net. This is an old one. I broke the leash off on it, but they make these with leashes, so get one with a leash. Clip it onto your wading belt and you'll really be ready to go. This is going to help you when you catch a fish, just to land the fish, get the hook out, make it easier for yourself, make it easier for the fish. So make sure you pick up a net. They have these Academy, Amazon, Walmart, probably anywhere you need. I've had this one for years and it's still doing me really well. And something that's also really handy about these nets is that they float. I would recommend getting a floating one, just to make it easier to grab when you have your rod and a fish in one hand. You can easily reach over and grab your net when it's floating next to you. So that's something for sure pick up, is a net. The number four thing that you're going to want to pick up when you're going to wade fish is going to be some way to secure your fish, either with a stringer or this is a wade bag. This is made by Forever Last, the same company that makes the wade belts. This is also Forever Last stringer. But as far as either one, whichever one you want more, or whichever one you think suits you better, Forever Last wade belts are really handy. They come with a little slot right here next to the pliers, where you can just take your stringer and slide it into here. I really like this just because if something gets onto your stringer, a dolphin or something, porpoise, and you need to get your stringer off, you can simply just pull this out and your stringer is gone free. You don't have to worry about it being clipped to you or anything. That's really handy that Forever Last made. I think most wade belts do that, but just gonna point that out. So definitely pick up some way to secure your fish. Stringer or a wade bag, either one of those will do the job. Something else that I don't have now, the number five thing that you can consider picking up, is stingray protection. I have the stingray guards from Forever Last that clip around your legs. You can take them on and off really easy. They also make full boots, Forever Last, that come up. I mentioned those earlier, but they also make a high boot that is specifically built-in ray guards that will protect you from stingrays. But if you're really considering doing some serious wade fishing, definitely consider picking up a pair. The most important piece of gear that you need to pick up, something I do not have here, is going to be a PFD, some type of flotation device. You can pick these up at Academy. Get one of the low profile ones. Those are the best ones, and just keep yourself safe out there on the water. Before I give you my secret piece of wade fishing gear, make sure you go and subscribe down below. It really helps out the channel and we appreciate all of the support. So my favorite piece of gear is a pair of fish grips. I see so many people wade fishing without a pair of fish grips, and once I started using a pair of fish grips wade fishing, I will probably never go wade fishing without a pair of fish grips. These are just so handy. If you get a fish in your net and you don't want to grab it, you can simply stick these in the fish's mouth and clamp them in and pull them out, unhook them, release them. The whole thing can be done without touching the fish. Using a pair of fish grips, these are super handy. They float, you can't really go wrong. I think they're like $7 or $8. They're just plastic. I can get them off Amazon. You can get them I got these at a fish show. They are super handy. I would definitely recommend just picking up a pair just because they make life easier when you're waiting with a fish on the line or fish in your net. You don't have to grab it, you don't have to touch it. You can stick them on here. But thanks for watching again. Guys, like I said, go down, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you next Thursday.